morning everyone. In today's class we are going to discuss about the introduction to cloud computing. So in today's class we are just going to talk about what is cloud computing, what are the types of cloud computing we have, what is key features, what are the characteristics of cloud computing in today's chapter. Coming to cloud computing, before going into cloud computing we should understand what is the meaning of cloud. Without knowing the meaning of cloud, it is not so applicable for us to go with the cloud computing concept. So when we discuss about cloud, cloud means it is internet. Cloud is internet. Internet is network of network, we call it as internet. When we work with cloud computing, that is working with the internet. So computing, when we talk about it, it is services of cloud. Services of internet only, we call it as computing. So when you work with cloud computing, it simply goes with delivering of computing services over the internet. So whatever the work or services we used to do with internet, everything will come under cloud computing. Maybe sharing of information, working with the documents, or sharing the communication between one to other people, client-server architecture, all the related activities will come into cloud computing. So the web services, whatever you could able to do with internet, if you could able to apply with the calculation, all things we call it as cloud computing. And when you work with cloud computing concept, we have to work with the resources. When we talk about the resources, we have two resources, physical resources we have and online resources we have. Physical resources, whenever we try to take, we have to work with hardware and other components. When you work with software resources, it's not necessary to maintain the cost expensive related concept, we have to proceed up. So if we work with cloud computing, we can able to cut short all the hardware resources and we can able to move it up. So than working with disadvantages of the physical hardwares, we have benefits when it comes to utilizing of software. So talking about cloud computing, why we have to focus when it comes to cloud computing, this all the very important features we should keep it in mind. Starting from on-demand self-service. On-demand self-service, when we tell, it is not necessary for us to always put into the package of how much ever we want to use. So the service, if we wanted to move forward, only for the particular service we can able to put up the data and we can able to coordinate with the internet. Second thing, you can able to see broad network access. So instead of just going with 2GB, 3GB or 4GB database, if you could able to move with one particular communication, the entire communication is going to be possible about it. Third one, resource pooling. So in the resource pooling, here it is not going to restrict you to work with certain website, certain web links or web services. It can allow you with multiple domains, multiple platforms. Fourth one, you can able to see rapid electricity. It is regarding the scalability. So 10 computers, if you are working with one particular resource, it is going to work in the same idea. 100 computers, if you are going to work out also, it is going to work in the same communication. And the last one, you can able to see it is measured service. So the consumption of the data and resources, whatever you could able to go, particularly the same idea only, it is going to be replicated. That is how your measured service is going to work out. So when we talk about services of cloud or internet communication and other things of the cloud computing, it has been working with a simple architecture which we can able to call it as service model, IaaS, PaaS and SaaS. Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service and software as a service. When we wanted to use this internet platform or software, we have to work with different internets. So what type of internet we have when it comes to cloud computing? Which basically we have private cloud where it has been restricted with the user as well as services. Community cloud we have which has been restricted towards the community, maybe professional community, student community and other thing. Third one we have public which is open for everybody where we can not give any restriction over there. And the last one we can able to say is hybrid cloud, which is a combination of public as well as private. So in case if you feel every services cannot able to be given with the open network, sometime if it is need to be restricted, we can go with public as well as private together. It is possible only with the hybrid cloud. And whenever we want to work with any deployment model here, we have to connect with one particular architecture. Starting from private, public you can able to see directly, which has been accessible by everybody. So it is cost effective, but there is a insecurity also when we talk about public cloud. All the information is being shared with everybody. So there is a demand where attackers or intruder can able to take our information. Next thing you can able to see, this is private cloud. In private cloud, we can just come across the insecurity, that is setting up a password, maintaining the authentication, working with the verification and other concept. And here you can able to see the customization and other option also we have. Whenever you want to change your password or communication related things, we can able to update, we can able to manipulate. Third one, we have hybrid cloud. As I already instructed to you, it is a combination of different deployment model. So when you feel data sharing and flexibility should be applicable for all the people as well as the restricted user, we can able to go with hybrid cloud. And whenever we work with hybrid cloud, very importantly, we have to work with public key as well as private key. With password setup also we can able to make out. Without password setup also we can able to restore it when it comes to it. And the last one you can able to see, it is all about community cloud. Different organization will be collaborating over here. When it comes to community, student could be one community, we can able to call it up. Government community we can able to go. Business community we can able to go. So whenever you feel all the area related communication, area related domain services if you want to work out, that is possible with the help of community cloud. And a very important example for community cloud, we can go with GCP cloud, Google Cloud Platform. When we talk about GCP, it is working with AWS and Azure platform also. And last one we have is all about the deployment model with the help of service model. 3 service model we have when we talk about cloud computing. One is infrastructure as a service, which basically gives you the hardware related concept, and you can able to see here EC2C, that is Elastic Cloud Computing Platform. Second one is platform as a service, which provides us operating system, virtual server and other things. Third one you can able to see, this is all about software as a service, where it can give you the basic idea about application, software and the services. And talking about the examples of software as a service, you can see here the basic Microsoft Office documents, whatever we can able to use, that all will come under software as a service. And talking about the benefits of cloud, as I already instructed, we can able to cut off the hardware resources, cost expensive related, and security you need not to worry when you are been working with cloud computing. So if you are working with cloud computing, we have a very simple fundamental options. One is cost saving, infrastructure cost will be cut off here. Second is scalability, how much ever you want to utilize with the system as well as services, that is possible here. Third one is flexibility, no matter what, how many user, how many system are going to be working here, it is possible here. And the last one, reliability, it's not necessary for you to always set up a password, check for the notification and checking out the web services. It will be giving you the flexibility. And the last one, it is collaborative. Different organization, different communication related people, service provider, you can easily communicate, you can provide the security, so that the data sharing information with multimedia platform also is going to be possible. So with this, I think we can able to end up the class today. So in today's class, we have been just come with a brief introduction about what is cloud, cloud computing, types of cloud, as well as service models of the cloud computing. Thank you very much.